This is a Brooklyn-bound 2 train. The next stop is Wall Street.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Welcome back. This is Not Your Advisor with NYU Grad. Happy Friday. It's February 7th. Let's jump right into today's session. It'll be a quick one today. I'll try to let you guys all go break for the weekend and the Super Bowl festivities. So looking at breadth, we had surprisingly 402 new highs versus 268 new lows in the NYSE. 22% were advancing versus 75% were declining. 49% were below the 50 moving average, and 44% were below the 200-day moving average. Now, if I had to summarize the session, it was a binary event around 10:30. There's some comments about employment and jobs that may or may not have triggered it, but it was pretty nasty all day. There was a few bounces here or there, but we closed at the lows. The Dow was down 444 points, about 1%. The NASDAQ led down 268 points or 1.3%. And the S&P 500 was down almost 1%. Surprisingly or not surprisingly, volume came back, and that's been the order of things where we have no volume. Things just drift sideways or drift higher. When we see volume, we have these nasty sell-off days. Looking at mega cap land, NVIDIA was the, I apologize, NVIDIA and Meta were the only green Mag 7 today. NVIDIA was up almost 1%, Meta was up 0.35%, but troubles persist. Tesla led to the downside almost from the beginning, along with Amazon after earnings. Amazon was down over 4% today. This is a $2+ trillion company. So that's like what, 80 billion wiped off the map just with Amazon. And I posted yesterday's podcast. If you look at the Dow, the S&P, and NASDAQ, Amazon is like 13% weighting of the indices. Tesla was down 3.4%. Apple was down 2.4%. Microsoft down 1.4%. That's not just you and me selling. Looking at sectors, every sector was red for the day. Leading to the downside was consumer cyclical, which includes many of the names I just mentioned. Basic materials, consumer cyclical was down 2.1%. Basic materials was down 1%. Communication services, technology also down 1%. Healthcare was down 0.69%. Financial was down 0.64%. Industrial was down 0.63%. Consumer defensive was down 0.5%. So nothing was really spared. Real estate was down 0.4%. Utilities was down 0.25%. When you take a look at the 1 week performance, it's a little bit better. You had some green sectors like consumer defensive, which was up 1.3%. Basic materials up 1%. Real estate was up 1%. Technology was up 0.8%. Financials was up 0.5% for the week. So we'll have to wait and see what happens. I suspect a lot of this has to do with the jitteriness of what headline is going to come out next regarding China and U.S. tariffs. So that is remains to be seen. What else can I pull out from the session? I'll go through.
And to all our listeners out there, don't forget to subscribe to NotYourAdvisor.com for more deep dives just like this. We're here to help you navigate the crazy world of finance and investing.
You'll find tons of information and analysis to help you navigate these crazy times. Until next time, stay curious, stay informed, and stay engaged.